She gets messages from dozens of guys every day. Her ex keeps trying to come back. Rich guys, good-looking guys, guys with everything you think you don't have. But here's the secret: none of that matters if you know this one simple trick. Most men lose before they even start because they make one huge mistake. They try to compete with other guys. Big mistake. When you compete, you're basically saying, "Please pick me, I'm begging you." And just like that, she has all the power and you become just another guy she can easily replace. Let me tell you something. Most guys follow the same boring playbook. They send her compliments all day. They reply to her texts in 2 seconds. They explain everything they do. They buy her gifts right away. They never say no to anything she wants. It's so predictable, and predictable guys never win. She's seen it all before. You're not special to her, you're just noise. So here's what you do instead. Stand out by not trying to stand out. Be the guy who doesn't audition for her attention. Be mysterious. Talk less, watch more. Stay calm when other guys are desperate. Be interested in her mind, not just her body. Here's a simple example. Instead of saying "You're so beautiful, try this, you seem like someone who knows what it's like to be misunderstood." Is that true? See what happened there? You skipped past her looks and touched something deeper. Most guys make her feel like a goddess, but you make her feel understood. That's real power. Remember this truth: the more you chase her, the less she values you. When she sees a man bending over backwards to impress her, she knows he's not rare. Because truly rare men don't chase validation from anyone. She won't pick the guy who tries the hardest. She'll pick the guy who makes her wonder why she's working so hard to get his attention. Women don't always choose the best guy on paper. They choose the guy who makes them feel something they can't forget. The guy who creates an emotional memory that sticks with them like perfume on a pillow. That's the man who lives in her head, even if he's not the richest or best-looking option. Small emotional moments create powerful connections. When a woman feels good around you, safe, excited, happy, grounded, her brain connects that feeling with you. That's not just attraction anymore. It's emotional imprinting, and it's very hard to replace. So how do you create this without looking like you're trying too hard? Let's say she's having a bad day. Most guys will say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me know if you want to talk." That's nice, but it's forgettable. Instead, try this: don't stress about being perfect with me. If things are messy, let them be messy. Real beats perfect every time. You can just be yourself. I'll be here for you. That hits different because you're not just offering words, you're offering a safe emotional space. Now you've become more than just another guy. You've become her peace, her escape, her grounding energy. And that's addictive. You don't win her heart with logic. You win it with a feeling she can't get from anyone else. Once you give her that, it's not about her other options anymore. It's about the fact that none of them make her feel like you do. Most guys mess up because they think to win a woman with options, they have to prove how much they want her. That's completely wrong. You actually win her when you're the man who's perfectly fine without her. I know it sounds backwards, but let me explain why this drives women crazy. Think about the last time you really wanted a woman who had options. What did you do? You probably texted her constantly, made plans around her schedule, worried when she didn't reply quickly, and analyzed everything she said and did. What you didn't realize is this behavior sent one dangerous message: I need your approval. Without it, I'm incomplete. And what happens next? She starts pulling away. Because deep down, women naturally seek men who show strength. And I'm not talking about physical or financial strength, I'm talking about emotional strength. When you genuinely don't need her attention or approval, you send a powerful message: I'm secure. I'm strong. I'm self-reliant. So how do you show this practically? First, don't be available 24/7. Stick to your schedule. Put your goals, hobbies, and passions first. Second, respond thoughtfully, not anxiously. If she takes 2 hours to reply, don't respond in 2 minutes. Match her energy, not her speed. Third, don't change your plans for her. If you have gym, work, or friends planned, she'll respect you more if you stick to them. Fourth, show that you enjoy your life with or without her. Share your activities, your growth, your fun, not your chase for her. If you're always available, always eager, always ready, you're everywhere. But if you have your own life, your own purpose, your own goals, you become rare. And rare things create desire. She starts thinking about you constantly because now she's afraid of losing your attention. Remember this, the strongest position is being completely okay if she walks away. That's exactly what makes her want to stay. Let's be clear. She might have dozens of guys texting her, complimenting her, taking her on dates. But here's what most men don't understand, she doesn't choose the man who tries the hardest. She chooses the man who gives her an experience she can't find anywhere else. In a world full of predictable conversations, boring compliments, and shallow interactions, most women desperately want one thing, a guy who makes them feel something unique. She's used to men playing it safe, asking basic questions, offering standard dates, giving generic compliments. But the guy who offers something different, something exciting, calming, interesting, or even surprising instantly captures her imagination. How do most men mess this up? They try to impress with predictable moves, fancy dinners, expensive gifts, constant flattery. They think being agreeable and predictable makes them attractive. It doesn't. They focus only on being nice, failing to create genuine emotional excitement. If you do this, you're not special. You're just like every other guy. Here's how you offer something completely unique. First, own your contrasts. If you're ambitious at work but spiritually grounded personally, let her see both sides. If you're outgoing but surprisingly thoughtful, show that contrast. Women chase mystery, not confusion. When you have layers, you're interesting. Second, be unpredictable in small, memorable ways. Don't always text at the same time. Surprise her with a random thoughtful check-in that's not needy. Plan unusual dates. Skip the dinner routine. Try an art class, mini golf, or a late-night drive instead. Third, master emotional intensity. Learn to create emotional shifts, laughter to seriousness, fun banter to deep conversations. Become an emotional experience she craves without the toxic drama that usually comes with it. This works because women choose based on emotional intensity, not logic. Her emotions are like a drug, the more unique the feeling, the more she craves it. The experience you give her, playful but deep, fun yet interesting, is addictive because most guys can't do that. Here's a powerful line to make her chase you. Say this casually, most guys just want to impress you, but I want you to remember me. And I think you will. This line creates curiosity, confidence, and mystery all at once. She'll want to know why you said that, and that curiosity will pull her toward you even more. Stop trying to be her ideal choice. Instead, be the unforgettable experience she can't recreate anywhere else. That's how you become the only choice worth making. Most guys lose at this point. They spend all their energy trying to win her, not realizing the game flips in your favor when she starts worrying about losing you. This subtle shift makes you irresistible, especially if she has many other men interested. Here's the mistake almost every guy makes: you meet a woman you really like. She's attractive, popular, clearly has choices, and your instinct is to try harder. Text more, compliment more, buy more gifts. You try to prove you're the best choice. And guess what? The harder you try, the less she values you because people never chase what's freely available. They chase what they fear to lose. So flip the script. Make her feel your absence. You don't need to play games, just subtle shifts in your energy. When she gets distant, give her space instead of chasing. When she gives mixed signals, don't desperately seek answers. Be calm. When she tests you, respond calmly instead of emotionally. Why does this work? Because women naturally want clarity and security. If she senses you're okay with letting her go, her mind immediately starts thinking, wait, why isn't he worried? Does he have other options? Is he losing interest in me? Suddenly, she feels the need to secure your attention again. And if she doesn't do this, trust me, she's not really interested anyway. So you save yourself time, money, and effort. How can you do this practically without games or manipulation? First, match her effort, not her enthusiasm. She takes a step back, you do the same. She cancels plans last minute? Don't get upset. Simply show that you have other enjoyable options and let her wonder what she's missing. So she texts, I can't make it tonight. You reply, all good, I understand. Things come up. Another friend invited me out anyway. Let's catch up later. She just realized you're socially valuable, confident, emotionally unaffected by her unpredictability, and suddenly losing you becomes a real risk. Second, prioritize your life, not her attention. Make it clear through your actions that your life, hobbies, career, and friendships genuinely come first. Be genuinely busy, it's not an act, it's a lifestyle. This signals, I have other things going on. I enjoy you, but I don't depend on you. It's attractive because it shows high value without you having to say it. Third, understand the psychology of scarcity and urgency. Human nature desires what might soon be unavailable. Your willingness to walk away is exactly what makes her want your attention. When you genuinely step back, never rudely or aggressively, always confidently, you activate a primal fear in her, I might lose something valuable. That fear triggers her instinct to chase you, to fight for your attention, and to make sure she doesn't miss out on what you offer. Here's a powerful line you can use, I enjoy what we have, but I only invest in people who equally invest in me. If that changes, I'll respectfully step back. No games, just honesty. That single calm statement creates respect, attraction, and urgency all at once. Remember, the man who's ready to lose her is the man she fears losing the most. When you clearly communicate, I choose myself first, she feels compelled to prove she deserves you. That's when the power dynamic shifts entirely, and she realizes that no matter how many men are around her, none of them will be as compelling as the man who respects himself enough to walk away if necessary. You don't need to outshine the competition. You need to stop playing the game they're all stuck in. Be rare, be emotionally grounded, be the man who doesn't try to impress because you know you're unforgettable. That's the guy she'll choose every time. The most irresistible man isn't the one fighting the hardest for her. He's the one willing to walk away, making her realize he's too valuable to lose. If this helped shift your mindset, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment I'm playing a different game now. I'll catch you in the next one.